End of chapter exercise, question number 1. In a circle, the chord is 5 centimeter away from the center. If the radius of the circle is 13 centimeter, what is the length of the chord? What is the length of the chord? So for this, you have to draw the diagram first. Okay, let me draw the circle first. Okay, in a circle, a chord is 5 centimeter away from the center. I'm just taking a chord which is 5 centimeter away from the center. Okay, this is the chord. This is the center. They have given the chord is 5 centimeter away from the center. If the radius of the circle is given, okay, radius means, so this is the center and this is the radius. So the radius is given 13 centimeter. Now they are asking what is the length of the chord. So I can just take the center as O. Okay, I'm taking center as O. AB as a chord. AB is a chord. And this distance is given. Okay, 5 centimeter. Okay, 5 centimeter. And the radius is given as 13 centimeter. Okay, 13 centimeter. Now they are asking what is the length of AB. Okay, now this is radius means you can just join B. So this also radius. This is 13 means this also will be 13. I can just take this as C. Okay, for finding ACB. Okay, for finding AB, we know that, okay, OC is the 90 degree. OC is the perpendicular. Okay, by the construction we can say OC is perpendicular. Okay, if the perpendicular is drawn from the center to the chord is bisect the chord. We have learned the theorem. The perpendicular is drawn from the center to the chord is bisect the chord. Bisect means is dividing into two equal half. AC is equal to CB. Correct? They're asking us to find out AB length. For finding AB, if you're finding the length of AC, AC plus AC, it will become 2 times AC. That is, we'll be getting as AB length. So now, actually, this is AOC is an right angle triangle. Okay, this is 90 degree. This is also 90 degree. Okay, as OC is the perpendicular. Okay, I can just take AOC is in right angle triangle. Here, this is 13. This is 5. By using Pythagoras theorem, I can find out AC. So AB means, so 2 times AC. So 2 times AC is equal to AB length. So we'll easily get. So here is given in a circle, a chord is 5 centimeter away from the center. Okay, chord is 5 centimeter away from the center means the OC is 5 centimeter. So given OC is equal to 5 centimeter. And next, okay, radius is given. So OA is equal to OB is equal to 13 centimeter. So I can just consider AOC is a right angle triangle. Okay, in right triangle. Okay, in right. So triangle AOC. Okay, using Pythagoras theorem, I can just say hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the other two side square. Okay, 13 square is equal to AC square plus 5 square. Okay, hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the other two side square. So 13 square is, okay, 169 is equal to AC square plus 5 square is 25. Now take this 25 to this side, 169 minus 25 is equal to AC square. 196, 169 minus 25 is 144. Okay, 144 is equal to AC square. Okay, now I can just write AC square is equal to 144. That means AC is equal to square root of 144. A square root of 144 is 12. Okay, 12. Now AC is equal to 12. Actually, you have to find out the length of the chord AB. Okay, now I can just write AC is equal to 12. Therefore, AB is equal to twice of AC, 2 times AC. Why? Because this is a bisector, equal length. So 2 times AC means, so 2 into 12. So 2 into 12 means, so 24 centimeter. Okay. So AB is equal to 24 centimeter. Therefore, the length of the chord is 24 centimeter. Right. So now question number 2. So an arc of circle subtend an angle 70 degree at the center. So what is the measure of the angle subtended by an arc at the point on the circle? Okay, here an arc of a circle subtended an angle 70° at the center. Okay, so what is the measure of the angle subtended by an arc at the point on the remaining part of the circle? Okay, so now the diagram is this. Okay, here AOB is 70°. Okay, angle subtended by an arc at the center is given as 70°. So they are asking what is this angle? AXP. So given angle AOB. Okay, angle AOB is equal to 70°. Okay, they're asking AXB. Okay, therefore we can write AXB. Okay, AXB is equal to half of AOB. Okay, half of angle AOB. So half means that is 1 by 2 into 70°. So 1 by 2 into 70 means we will be having 35°. So therefore angle AXB, okay, angle AXB is equal to 35°. So we have to mention the theorem, angle subtended by an arc at the center is double than the remaining part of the circle. Question number 3. The diameter of the circle is 26 centimeter. A chord of the length 24 centimeter is drawn in the circle. Find the distance from the center of the circle to the chord. Okay, so you have to draw the diagram. Now this is a circle. The diameter of the circle is 26 centimeter. Okay, now this is the diameter 26. A chord of a length 24 centimeter is drawn in the circle. Okay, chord length I have to take it as 24. I am just taking this as a chord with 24 centimeter. So find the distance from the center of the circle to the chord. Okay, this is center of the circle to the chord. This distance they are asking. Okay, this distance we have to find out. Okay, so let me mark. Okay, so AB is the diameter. AB is the diameter, and CD. Okay, CD is the chord with the center O. Okay, I can just take this as CD E. Yeah. Okay, I'm just taking this as E. Then now they are asking OE distance. That is the answer. First, you just write it down. The diameter is given as 26. So radius it will be half of 26. Okay. So first 26 divided by 2 means we'll be getting 13. Okay. This is the radius. This is the radius means I can just say OC also radius. OC also radius 13 centimeter. And OD also radius. Okay. OD. OD also radius 13 centimeter. Okay. Automatically this will be forming 90°. Okay. This will be 90°. You can say OE is the perpendicular. Okay. Again, we can use the concept of the theorem. The perpendicular is drawn from the center to the chord. It's going to be bisect the chord. CE is equal to ED. Bisect the chord. Okay. So radius, this is 13 is given. Okay, and the chord is given as 24 centimeter. Okay, the chord length is 24 centimeter. It's bisect the chord. So half of 24 means this we know that 12. Okay, this will be 12 and this also 12. Right, now we can easily find out OE length based on Pythagoras theorem. Okay, OE length we can find out. Why? Because this is forming 90°. Okay, first you just write the given information. First is write the given. So given, okay, diameter is given. So diameter is equal to 26 meter. From this we can find out radius. Radius is equal to half of the diameter. 26 by 2 is so 13 centimeter. Now the chord length is CD. Okay, CD we have taken as 24 centimeter. Chord is 24. We can just take it as, okay, OE is a bisecting CD. OE is the bisector of CD. I can write it as CE. CE is equal to 12 centimeter. Okay, CE is equal to 12 centimeter because OE is a bisector of perpendicular bisector of CD. So in the bracket, if you want to write, you can just write. Okay, OE is a perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector. Bisector of CD. So dividing into two equal half. Now in a right angle triangle, I can just choose. Okay, in right triangle, so right angle triangle or right triangle. Okay, OCE. Okay, OCE. You see Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the other two sides square. Okay, hypotenuse square 13 square is equal to 12 square plus OE square. Now 13 square is 169 is equal to 12 square 144 plus OE square. Now take this 144 to this side. 169 minus 144 is equal to OE square. Now 169 minus 144 is 25. Okay, 25 is equal to OE square. Now OE square is equal to 25. Okay, 25. Therefore, OE is equal to square root of 25. Okay, square root of 25 means 5. So OE is equal to 5 centimeter. They ask that is the distance, right? They ask find the distance from the center of the circle to the chord. Okay. Now this is 5 centimeter. Okay. OE is equal to 5 centimeter. Fourth question. A circle has a radius of 15 centimeter. A chord is drawn. The distance from the center of the circle to the chord is 9 centimeter. So what is the length of the chord? Okay, first let me draw the diagram. A circle has a radius of 15 centimeter, right? So I have to draw the circle first. Okay, now this is a circle with radius 15 centimeter is given. Okay, radius, this is center means, okay, this is center. So radius 15 centimeter, okay. A chord is drawn. Okay, I have to draw the chord. A chord is drawn. We can take it as AB is a chord. The distance from the center to the circle to the chord is 9 centimeter. From here to here is 9 centimeter. Distance from the center to the chord is 9 centimeter. So what is the length of the chord? Okay, this length they are asking. Okay, length of the chord. So you can just take, okay, O is the center. Okay, and radius is given as 15 centimeter. This is radius means, now if I take AB is a chord, AB is a chord, and this is also radius. Okay. So OA is a radius and OB also radius. Now this is also 15. This is also 15. Next, what is given? The distance from the center to the circle to the chord is 9 centimeter. From here to here, this is 9 centimeter. Now they are asking what is the length of the chord. This is more similar to first question. I can just take this as C. Okay. Okay, by the construction, we can just say this is 90 degree. Okay, OC is perpendicular. If the perpendicular is drawn from the center to the chord is bisect the chord. AC is equal to CB. And AOC is a right angle triangle. Okay, in a right angle triangle AOC, OA is 15 centimeter and OC is 9 centimeter. I can easily find out AC value. Okay. So right, just a given information given. So radius, okay, radius is nothing but OA. So OA is equal to 15 centimeter. Next, OC is given 9 centimeter. Okay, so we have to find out AC, we have to find out AB. Okay, AB is equal to dash. Okay, in right angle triangle, okay, in right triangle AOC, in a right triangle AOC, okay, I can use Pythagoras theorem, that is 15 square. Hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the other two sides square. Okay, 15 square is equal to AC square plus OC square. Or we can take it as OC is 9 square. Okay, AC square plus 9 square. So 15 square is 225. 225 is equal to AC square plus 9 square is 81. Take this 81 to this side, 225. So minus 81 is equal to AC square. Okay, 225 minus 81 is 144 is equal to AC square. So AC square is equal to 144. Now AC is equal to square root of 144. So AC is equal to 12. Now AC is equal to 12. We have to find out AB. Okay, AB is equal to 2 times AC. Okay, AB is equal to 2 times AC. That means 2 times 12. Okay, 2 times 12 is 24. Okay, finally, therefore, AB, the chord length of the chord AB is equal to 24 centimeter. Now, question number 5, prove that the perpendicular bisector of a chord passes through the center of the circle. Okay, so we have to prove the perpendicular bisector of a chord passing through the center of the circle. Okay, we have learned as a theorem, but we have to give the proof. For that, first you have to draw a circle and you have to take the perpendicular and that should bisect the chord. Then we have to prove it. The perpendicular is passing through the center. I'm just taking a circle with center O and AB is the chord. AB is the chord. I'm just taking PM. PM is perpendicular to the chord AB. They ask us to take the perpendicular. I'm just taking as PM. Perpendicular bisector means is dividing into two equal parts. PM is perpendicular as well as is dividing the AB into two equal of perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector of a chord, I have to show it that is passing through the center O. Is passing through the center O. Okay, how we can give the proof? First, okay, so given AB is a chord and PM is the perpendicular bisector of AB and PM is perpendicular to AB. PM is perpendicular means it's making 90 degree. This is 90 degree, this is 90 degree. And M is the midpoint. That is, we can say AM is equal to BM. As a midpoint means it's dividing into two equal of. So what do you have to prove? I have to prove PM is passing through the center O. For proving this, I'm just joining OA and OB. For proving this, I have to prove these two triangles are congruent. That is, I have to prove OAM is congruent to OBM. So if I prove these two triangles are congruent, right? So I can just say that so corresponding angles are equal. Okay. After saying the corresponding angles are equal, right? From this triangle, I have to say that OMA is 90 degree and OMB is 90 degree. I have to prove it. Okay, first of all, let us prove these two triangles are congruent. Okay, first we are just choosing a triangle. Okay, in triangle, so in triangle OAM and triangle OBM, okay, so this is radius. OA is equal to OB because they are radius. I can just say OA is equal to OB. So radii is a plural form of radius, radii. Next, OM is equal to OM. That is a common side for both the triangle. OM is equal to OM. So I can say this is common side. Common side. So next, AM is equal to BM. AM is equal to BM. Okay, AM is equal to BM in this given in the question. Okay, so perpendicular bisector means dividing into two equal of AM is equal to BM. So now based on, okay, from this I can say therefore a triangle. So therefore triangle OAM, okay, OAM is congruent to triangle OBM. So based on SSS rule, okay, triple S concurrency rule, I can say these two triangles are congruent. These two are congruent, so corresponding angles it will be equal. So I can just say OAM is equal to OMB. So I can say therefore angle OMA is equal to angle OMP. So based on CPCT, corresponding parts of concurrency triangle. So OMA is equal to OPM. So OMA is equal to OMP. Both are equal. So I have to prove. So OMA is equal to OMB is equal to 90 degree. We have to prove it. By the construction, PM is forming 90 degree. So here I have to prove that OM is a perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay. So now I have to prove this. Okay. OMA and OMB is equal to 90 degree. I have to prove it. Okay. Many ways to prove it. First, we are just taking as AMB is forming a straight line. If you are just considering AMB is a straight line, sum of two adjacent angle is equal to 180 degree. Sum of two adjacent angle is equal to 180 degree. Or you can go with a linear pair. Okay. Sum of two adjacent angle is equal to 180 degree. We know that these two angles are equal, we have proven. Okay. So OMA plus OMB is equal to 180 degree. So both are equal. So consider the line AB. Okay, consider the line AB. That means I can just say that angle OMA plus angle OMB is equal to 180 degree. So always there is a straight line. Okay, straight line property, or we can say linear pair. OMA is equal to OMB. So both are equal, right? Now we can just write as OMA plus, instead of OMB, again I can write as OMA is equal to 180 degree. Now OMA plus OMA means so 2 times angle OMA. Okay, 2 times angle OMA is equal to 180 degree. Now take this 2 to this side, so I can just take it as OMA is equal to 180 by 2. So 180 by 2 is 90 degree. So angle OMA is equal to 90 degree. I have proven. That means so this is 90 degree. And these two triangles are concurrent. Therefore, this is 90 means, so this is also 90. So OM is perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay. So now we have to prove that, okay, OM is passing through the center O. If OM is passing through the center O, so BM also will be passing through the center O. Right. So now for this, okay, now here OM is perpendicular to AB. Okay, now we have proven OM is perpendicular to AB. Both are 90 degree. Okay, but PM is perpendicular to AB is given in the question. So both OM and PM is passing through the M. So OM and PM is passing through M. And OM is coincide with PM. Okay. So OM is coincide with PM. Why? Both are passing through M. So therefore, OM coincide with PM. OM coincide means what? So both are in the same point. So hence O lies on PM. That means hence O should be lies on PM. Okay, therefore the perpendicular bisector of a chord passes through the center of the circle. So question number 6. Question number 6. The diameter of the circle is AB. Point C is on the circumference. So what is the measure of the angle ACB? Explain your reasoning. Okay, first you have to draw the diagram. Okay, diameter of the circle is AB. So you have to take a circle and you have to take the diameter as AB. Next, you have to take a point on the circumference. Okay, let me show the diagram. Okay, so I have drawn the circle with the diameter AB. AB is the diameter. And I have taken one point C on the circumference. Now they are asking what is the measure of the angle ACB. Okay, the measure of ACB. So now this is angle subtended by the diameter is 90 degree. So another way we can say angles in a semicircle is right angle 90 degree. Okay, So the proof is, so direct proof. The reason they are asking, so we can write the reason is, okay, if I take the point here, as this is the diameter, we can check, right? If I take a point here, if I joining this point and this point, you can measure and check. This should be 90 degree. This will be 90 degree. Right. So the angle subtended by the diameter at any point on the circle is 90 degree. So the answer is 90 degree. Okay. So 90 degree means you can just make it as a box. Okay. Box 90 degree. Question number 7. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral inscribed in a circle. Okay. Cyclic quadrilateral inscribed in a circle means the cyclic quadrilateral should be inside the circle. Quadrilateral inside the circle. So if angle A is equal to 75 degree, what is the measure of angle C? If angle B measure 110 degree, what is the measure of angle D they are asking? So this is the diagram. I have taken the circle and the cyclic quadrilateral. Quadrilateral inscribed in a circle means the quadrilateral should be inside the circle. Okay, so I have just name it as, this is A, B, C, D. Okay, A, B, C, D. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Here, angle A is equal to 75 degree. Angle A is equal to 75 degree. They're asking what is the measure of angle C. Okay, angle C we have to find out. Angle C we have to find out. Here, angle A is given as 75. They're asking angle C. Right, the connection between A and C is, in a cyclic quadrilateral, sum of two opposite angle is equal to 180 degree. So therefore, 75 plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. First you have to write the given information, just write given. Okay, what is given? ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, if ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, we can say sum of two opposite angle is equal to 180 degree, right? So angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. So that is supplementary. Sum of two opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is supplementary or 180 degree. So we can just write this. So angle A is given as 75 degree. Okay, 75 plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Now angle C is equal to 180 minus 75. Okay, therefore angle C is equal to 105. Okay, angle C is equal to 105. Okay. Now the same as if angle B is equal to 110. If angle B is equal to 110, they are asking angle D. Okay, angle D. Okay, for the second part, if angle B is equal to 110 degree. Okay. Next, angle B plus D is equal to 180 degree. Sum of two opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degree. Okay, so I can just take, if angle B is equal to 110, I can just say angle B plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Okay, angle B is given, that is 110 plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Okay, now angle D is equal to 180 minus 110. Okay, 180 minus 110 is 70 degree. So angle D is equal to 70 degree. So that is the answer. So eighth question is, a quadrilateral PQRS is inscribed in a circle. That means quadrilateral inscribed in a circle means the quadrilateral inside the circle. If angle P is equal to 2x plus 10 degree and angle R is equal to 3x minus 20 degree, find the value of x and the measure of P and R. Okay, first you have to find out the value of x. Right, so let me show the diagram here. This is how. Okay, I have drawn the cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, PQRS is inside the circle. That's why I can write quadrilateral PQRS inscribed in a circle. If angle P is given, okay, angle P is given as 2x plus 10. Okay, this is 2x plus 10. And angle R is given 3x minus 20. 3x minus 20. Okay. So 3x minus 20. So find the value of x. Okay. Find the value of x. So this is the cyclic quadrilateral. We know that in a cyclic quadrilateral, sum of two opposite angles is equal to 180 degree. Just equate to 180 degree and simplify, you will be getting x value. Okay, simplify and then you'll get x value. Given PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. So PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, if this is cyclic quadrilateral, we know that sum of two opposite angles is equal to 180 degree. So angle P plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. Angle P is given as 2x. So 2x plus 10 plus angle RS 3x minus 20 is equal to 180 degree. So simplify here 2x plus 3x. So it's equal to 5x. Here plus 10 minus 20. So subtract the number and keep the greatest sign. So minus 10 is equal to 180. Now 5x is equal to 180. So minus 10 will become plus 10. Now 5x is equal to 190. Now x is equal to 190 by 5. 190 by 5. So 3 5s are 15. Balance 4. It will become 40. Okay. In 40 means 8 5s are 40. Okay. 38. So x is equal to, you're getting x is equal to 38 degree. Okay. 38 degree. So next we go to find out angle P value. Okay. Angle P is equal to, is given angle P is here 2x plus 10. Okay. 2x plus 10. That means in the place of x, you can substitute 36, 38. So now 2 into 38 plus 10. Okay, 2 into 38 means 2 8s are 16. Balance 1, 2 3s are 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 76 plus 10. 76 plus 10 is 86. So angle P is equal to 86. Now the same way you can find out angle R. Okay, angle R is equal to, is given that 3x minus 20. So 3x minus 20. So 3 into x value is 38 minus 20. Okay, 3 into 38. So 3 8s are 24. Balance 2. 3 3s are 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. Okay, 114 minus 20. Okay, so we are getting as 94. Okay, 94. So angle R is equal to 94. Angle P is equal to 86. Now question number 9. The distance of the chord of length 16 centimeter from the center of a circle is 6 centimeter. So find the radius of the circle. The distance of the chord length. Okay, the chord length is 16 centimeter. Now this distance from the center is given as 6 centimeter. So find the radius of the circle. Okay, so you have to draw the diagram like this. Now this is a circle with a center O. I have taken AB as a chord. The length of the chord is given as 16 centimeter. Okay, 16. Totally 16. From here to here, this is 16. Okay, and the distance given from center to the chord is 6 centimeter. Now I have taken this is 6 centimeter. We know that if you drawn, okay, consider OC is a perpendicular. Okay, so if the perpendicular is drawn from the center to the chord is bisect the chord. Okay, if the perpendicular is drawn from center to the chord is bisect the chord. So bisect means dividing into two equal half. So total is given as 16. So I can just take it as half of 16 means 8, and this is also 8. So they are asking what is the length of the radius. Okay, radius of the circle. So OA I have to find out. As this is a perpendicular bisector, it's forming 90 degree. If it's a 90 degree, I can use Pythagoras theorem to find out the third side. Okay, so I can just take, first you have to take a circle with center O. First you write the given information. Okay, given. And okay, AB is given. The chord length, okay, AB is equal to 16 centimeter. The length of the chord AB is given 16 centimeter. Now we know that the perpendiculars bisect the chord. That means AC. Okay. AC is going to be half of 16. AC is equal to half of 16. That is nothing but 8 centimeter. Now OC is given in the question. OC is given as 6 centimeter. The distance from the center to the chord is 6 centimeter. Now using in triangle, okay, in right triangle, okay, in right triangle, AOC or OCA or OAC, anything is fine, okay, and right triangle AOC. So apply the Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the other two sides square. Hypotenuse square, that is OA square, okay, OA square is equal to 8 square plus 6 square. So now OA square is equal to 8 square is 64 plus 6 square is 36. Now OA square is equal to 64 plus 36 is 100. Now OA is equal to square root of 100. Okay. The square root of 100 is 10. Now OA is equal to 10. That means OA is nothing but the radius. Okay. Therefore, the radius of the circle. Therefore, radius. So radius is equal to 10 centimeter. Question number 10. A cyclic quadrilateral has sides 5, 5, 12, 12 units. Find its area. Okay. Adjacent sides are equal is given. 5, 5, 12, 12. A quadrilateral with adjacent sides are equal. We can say that is kite. Okay. The diagram is a kite. Okay. Cyclic quadrilateral. A pair of two adjacent sides are equal. Okay, pair of two adjacent sides are equal. So therefore, we can say this is a kite. Okay, A, B, C, D is a cyclic quadrilateral. As a pair of adjacent sides are equal, I can just get it as a kite. Okay, now this is 5 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter. Now this is 12 centimeter. This is 12 centimeter. Okay, now we have to find out the area of the cyclic quadrilateral. So I can just divide the cyclic quadrilateral into two triangle. Okay, so two triangle. Okay, if I join BD, I'm just getting two triangle. One is ABD and CBD. Okay, and one more property of a kite is, okay, a pair of opposite angles, it will be equal. Okay, these two angles, it will be equal. Angle A and angle C are equal in a kite. That is also one of the properties. Okay, so I can just take angle C and angle C. Okay, angle A and C are equal. In a kite, opposite angles. Okay, this opposite angles, it will be equal. Angle A and C are equal. B and D are not equal. Only A and C, it will be equal. Okay, and so what you can say, this is 5, this is 5, this is 12, this is 12, and this is common. I can just say these two triangles are concurrent triangle. Okay, these two triangles are concurrent triangle. Okay, these two triangles are concurrent triangle, right? So I have to find out area of one area of one triangle. If I find out area of one triangle, multiply by 2, I'll be getting area of two triangle. Area of two triangle is nothing but area of the quadrilateral. Correct? So I want to find out area of one triangle. If it's a right angle triangle, I can use half into base into height. Height is nothing but perpendicular. That means I got to prove angle A is equal to 90 degree. Right angle triangle, I have to prove it. Given ABCD. Okay, ABCD is a kite. So kite with a pair of adjacent sides are equal. 5, 5, 12, 12. If it's a kite, we can just say that angle A is equal to angle C. In a kite, right, one pair of opposite angle is equal to equal. Angle A is equal to angle C. Now, ABCD is a kite as well as ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, as ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral also. Why? Because all the 4 points are lying in a circle. As ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, sum of two opposite angles is equal to 180 degree. Okay, angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Okay, here both are equal. I can just take angle A plus instead of C also I can write angle A is equal to 180 degree. Now angle A plus angle A is 2 times angle A is equal to 180 degree. So therefore angle A is equal to 180 by 2. Angle A is equal to 90 degree. So angle A is equal to 90 degree. If angle A is 90 means angle C also 90 degree. Now this is 90 degree and this also 90 degree. I can say ABC is a right angle triangle. Okay. Therefore I can say a triangle ABD. Okay. ABD. So ABD is a right triangle. Okay. Right angle triangle or right triangle. If it's a right triangle, area of the triangle is, okay, area of triangle is half base into height. Okay, area of triangle ABD is equal to half into base into height. So that means half into base, as we can take it as 5, height is 12. Okay, 5 into 12. We can simplify 1 2s are 2, 6 2s are 12. So balance we are getting as 5 into 6. 5 6 are 30. Okay, area of the triangle ABD is 30 square unit. Okay, square unit. Now the same as area of the triangle CBD. CBD also is going to be the same. Why? Because these two triangles are concurrent triangle. Okay, concurrent triangle. Otherwise, you have to apply the same formula, half into base into height. Okay, so here also we can just write, so area of triangle CBD. Okay, CBD, this also half into base into height. So half into base is 5 and height is 12. So simplify 1 5 1 2s are 2, 6 2s are, so 5 6 are 30 square unit. Now they are asking area of the quadrilateral. Okay, area of the quadrilateral. So therefore, so area of a quadrilateral ABCD. Okay, ABCD is equal to, just add. Okay, 30 plus 30. Area of two triangles. 30 plus 30 is 60 square unit. Okay, 60 square unit. Thank you for watching. Kindly like, subscribe and share. Thank you.